Good morning, students. So, this is Satish, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. So, welcome to this session. So, in this session, we discussed about control measures of water pollution and also water parameters. So, water quality parameters and indicators. So, the quality of water is an important parameter to be determined in order to decide the type of applications or treatment required. And also, the quality of water varies from place to place and seasonally. So, some of the important parameters of quality of water is decided. One is physical parameter, chemical parameter, and biological parameters. So, in physical parameters, colors, taste, odors, turbidities, and sediments, these are the components are referred as physical parameters. So, colors is imported by organic or inorganic materials, so which change the appearance of the water. So, mainly a presence of algae, tannins, or Fe, iron and Mn manganese compounds, some inorganic dyes or changes the color of the water. Taste. The taste is disagreeable one, and also the smell, which is objectable for various industrial process such as for food products, beverages, textiles industries, paper and pulp industries, or discharging their waste into the water. It alters the taste and smell of the water. Next, the turbidity and sediments. The turbidity and the sediments are reduce the clarity of the natural water due to a presence of finely divided insoluble impurity like clay, a deposition of the clay or silicas, ferric hydroxide, calcium carbonates, with some vegetable or animal matters, oils, greases, or reduce the visibility of the water. And for the chemical parameters, pH, acidity, alkalinity, fluorides, chlorides, nitrates, sulfates are the main parameters we should follow. And for the chemical, the pH, then everyone know the pH of the water should be 7. And for the acidity, it is a measure of base neutralizing ability. So the acidity in water is used imparted by dissolved carbon dioxide or by the mineral acid. For alkalinity, it is acid neutralizing ability. It is imparted by hydroxide, carbonates or bicarbonates. So both the acidity and alkalinity alter the pH of the water. Fluorides. Fluoride is found in a groundwater as a result of dissolutions from the geologic formulation. So the surface water generally contain much smaller concentration of the fluoride. If the fluoride concentration is low in a drinking water, it causes dental caries in children. Suppose if the concentration is high, it causes fluorosis. Nitrogen. Nitrogen is an inert gas, relatively unimportant as far as the water treatment is concerned. Nitrate. The excessive concentration of nitrates are undesirable. The maximum contaminant level of nitrate is 10 milligram per liter. Chloride. Chloride is not considered as a harmful one, as such as the concentration if over 250 milligram per liter imparts some peculiar taste which is unacceptable for drinking. Biological impurities. So microorganisms are most abundant in a surface water, whereas in the deep well water the bacterial count is very low, even absent. So the growth of these organisms in water for an industrial purpose may cause serious problem, and hence the effective measures must be taken to prevent the growth of these organisms. So the organic growth generally takes place at a temperature range from 10 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. So due to the growth of microorganisms, the pipelines carrying capacity gets reduced. Algae, fungi, bacteria producing a fouling smell and corrosion, and it block the flow of water in pumps, nozzles and valves. And some of the specification of the drinking water according to the Public Health Department: a water should be clear and odorless, it should be a cool, the water should be a pleasant taste, the turbidity of the water not exceed 10 ppm, the pH of the water should be 7, the chloride and sulfate content should be less than 250 ppm, total hardness of water should be less than 500 ppm, TDS, total dissolved salt, less than 500 ppm, fluoride content less than 1.5 ppm. So the water free from lead, chromium, manganese, H2S gas, bacteria, microbes also. This is the way of increasing the quality of water for drinking purpose. Control measures of water pollution. So the controlling measures, some of them scientific technique are necessary to adopted for environmental control of the catchment areas like rivers, ponds and streams. And the industry plants should be based on recycling operation. It will be not only stop the discharging of industrial waste into water source, but by the product can extracted from the waste. And very important, plant more trees, it control the water pollution. Highly qualified and experienced person should be consulted from time to time for effective control of water pollution. Public awareness. Creating a public awareness regarding of effect of water pollution is must. It should be propagated for the water pollution in control on social apps, radios and TVs. Then the suitable laws, standards and practice should be framed to regulate the discharge of undesirable flow of water in a water bodies. And such regulation should be modified time to time in order to accommodate the changing requirements. Basic and applied research in public health engineering should be encouraged, and recycle, reuse of treated sewage, effluent and industry waste should be emphasized and encouraged. These are the few steps we should take for decrease or minimize the water pollution. 3 R's: refuse, reduce, recycle and reuse, called source of reducing the water pollution. So thank you for attending my videos.